Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for the 11th to the 17th of May 2020. It is a general reading and will not resonate with everybody, but if you can get just even a message from it, some bit of advice, even just a tip or a trick or something, you know, all good. And yeah, the more you get, the better. Take what you will there, Virgo. Okay, the overall theme. Focus upon your strengths there, Virgo. Yeah, Apollo. Nice. Nice. Okay, so, of course, focus on your strengths is what it says, doesn't it? So, yes. Now, let's see what Spirit is wanting you to know from that. So, Spirit is asking you to really look deep with the things that you know are really strong within you, that you're confident with, that makes you feel courageous, that, no problems there. You know, if somebody says, oh, can you do such and such, you go, yeah, no sweat. You feel good about it. You feel energized by it. Now, why they're asking you to do that, Virgo, is so that that energy can continue to flow through every other part of your being and experience journey for this week. And through that, you're going to find that, those things that, you're not quite confident with, you're not quite sure about, will start to increase in their intensity and energy and ability to perform. Nice. Okay, so let's put some cards down and see what is coming out. Oh, yes, we've got some bit of love stuff, a little bit of good feeling stuff with family in that. So we have the 10 of chalices, the 3 of chalices, the 2 of chalices, the Knight of Swords, Justice. We have the King of Chalices. We have 9 of Swords, the Star, the 3 of Staffs, and the Knight of Staffs. Lovely. Okay, so right, let's look at the overall energy for your reading, which is pure and unadulterated happiness. There you go. So you have just got it all at your fingertips. There is joy, there is laughter, there is just that absolute happiness that comes through. You know, the 10 of Cups on emotional level. You're feeling really, really good this week, Virgo. Really, really good. Now, what's crossing you is the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is quite often seen to be a group of people that you're close to, that you're celebrating with, that you're rejoicing in, that you're just, the ring of roses type thing, like just playfulness, that, you've got all, all the colours of the chakras there. So you've got all that, every, feeling space coming through there. Nice. That's gorgeous. Yeah, want to be a Virgo right about now. Okay, so your thoughts is that you've got a lot of love to give, and that there is a union there that you're quite happy, that you're finding is giving you some joy and some peace. There's a real connection with either, with either a significant other or a family member or even a group. But yes, this is definitely the union card and of being balanced within a relationship. So that's your mindset. So you're feeling good about your relationship there. Now, the basis of the reading is that this is the cutting away of what doesn't serve you. So this is the Knight of Swords cutting through all the dead wood, and this is what you're looking at getting rid of. So if anything that's weighing you down, that's standing in your way of moving forward, it's definitely you're getting rid of. Woo! No wonder I've got a good feeling with this reading. Okay, so in the past it has been about balancing things out. It's about justice. It's about things happening that should be happening. There is that just rewards. There is that, that outcome that you've been looking for that is in your favour. And so there has been quite, there's been a little bit of work as you having to bring things into balance and maybe others around you, or, there has been a situation that is definitely looking at the balance side of things. That was meant to happen. That's justice. That was going to happen. Right, here we have the King of Cups, which can be a Scorpio energy if that's the person in your life. If it's not a Scorpio, then this is you, Virgo. This is you opening your heart, becoming very balanced, been so much stronger in your feelings and your emotions, and you know, and how you're actually viewing things. You're bringing that love to others as well, that understanding, that you know, that connection. You're on your way. So he's trotting along on his way, but it is a very, you know, standing in their own power emotionally, you know, energy here for this. So yeah, you're in a good space. That's your immediate future. Here we have is you. So 9 of Swords morning. So this is great. And why I say that, because it looks a little bit sad, you know, but, you know, you have come to the end of this period. It's a 9. With you're moving way right out of that. You've had to let some stuff go. You've had to do some grieving for something that might or not have happened, or that might have happened, that you've, you know, that energy's been there and you've just been wanting to let it go. So at the moment you're in a real healing point there, Virgo. You know, really allowing, you know, that energy of letting go of just, and also, you know, that feeling of acceptance. So yes, so Spirit's saying acceptance is the thing here. Accept for what has gone on before. Accept, you know, the things that have happened. By acceptance, you can find that calmness. You can find that understanding of self. You can really start to move forward from that, because you in the situation is the star. Wow. So we've got intuition. We've got, you know, wishes coming true. We have got, you know, that outer experience sort of thing. So, you know, you're finding that you're maybe pulling stuff, some ideas, some experiences that are coming from seemingly out of nowhere. And, you know, yes, so wish upon that star and continue to wish upon that star, because things are really, you know, moving forward in the most amazing way for you, Virgo. All right, this is you. Yes, you're ready. You're ready to go on that journey. So we have honesty here. So you're really looking at why you're doing what you're doing, where you're wanting to go, what it means, you know, the consequences of it, and, you know, you've already sort of laid down the firm foundation there. So you've sort of staked your ground, and now you're ready to go and start on your new experience, on your expedition, on your adventure, you know, on your journey. You're ready, because you have really looked at things in a very structured way. Lovely. So here we have the Knight of Stars. Now this could be a Sagittarius energy, so that maybe that's in, you know, one of the things that you have in your energy, in your chart, or it's somebody around you, you know. But this is a very strong action-oriented energy there. So you are really moving towards really anchoring something in there, Virgo. You're anchoring in. You might have started on a project, and it's on its way. And this is saying that you're really taking on that responsibility. So I see this as, you know, this on the sleeve is the responsibility, the passion, the wanting to take accountability for what you're doing, really wanting to get stuck in, but still having that flexibility to sort of to be able to, you know, so it is still a work in progress. It is still a moving thing, but you really are, you know, on your way to making that happen. Fantastic. Okay. All right, so I'll pull a card for the Nine of Swords. You don't really need to really clarify a lot here, because it is pretty straightforward and easy to understand, which is great. It's a great energy, great reading. But I'll do the Nine of Swords, card for the Nine of Swords. Okay, yes, that new love, that new opening, that new beginning of love, of emotionally, you know, emotional contentment, sharing. You've got that union again. We have the union up here. That was your mindset. That is definitely coming through. And by this mourning process, by letting all this stuff go, you are moving into that energy. So that's great. So don't be too fazed by that one. Okay, the Knight of Stars. Very, very, moving forward very swiftly there, Virgo, you know, towards things, you know, manifesting to creating, and well, you're actually already creating, but it's just, you know, getting it into a state, you know, a real working state. So here we have the exemplar of the arrows. So yes, so we have, you know, that you're able to bring through some really great ideas. You're getting stuck in. The communication is very open there, and you may be teaching others, you may be learning from others, but you're definitely in a state, a work in progress state, and it is really moving forward. There's a lot of, learning that's happening at the moment, some understanding. You could be getting some advice or some mentoring from somebody else, or you could be the one doing that at the moment too. So there is that collaboration going on there very strongly. Okay, pull one more for there. Right, we're going to shuffle. And this is your outcome. Okay. Yes, the apprentice Virgo. So as I was saying, yes, so you are. That is that new way of doing, a new way of being, of passing on information. As you can see, there's a flow from this person here to the child. So yes, whether you're learning a lot. So you're in this. Because you're on your way, you're actually starting to learn a lot about, getting some information. When you start off by learning something or doing something, and as you go, you gain experience. You start off and you're not quite sure what you're doing, and then all of a sudden you get it. You start to see pieces start to fall into place, and that starts to make sense. And if I do that, then that's going to happen. And if that's and shortcuts and things like that. So a real learning, moving forward time for you. That's great, because you are focusing upon your strengths. So, by doing that, you're really starting to bring out the resources and manifesting things that you need in order for you to do what you need to do, and what you are working on at the moment. So, great. Now, this is talking to heaven. So this is your loved one who's passed over, and they're going to be with you this week, and this is what they want to say. I'm surrounded by loving animals. So you've had this before, Virgo. So there is that connection with an animal that you have had pass over, that you are, the connection has been extremely strong. This is a very close relationship connection that you had to a loved animal that has passed over. Now this beautiful animal being that is with you this week is going to lend you their support, their loyalty, their honesty, their unconditional love. So, this is going to remind you when if you start to lose sight of just who you are and what strengths and magic that you have within you, you're going to, your animal spirit, the spirit that has passed over, your loved one, is going to be reminding you of just how amazing you are, and just how much they thought of you, just the beauty of you. You're going to be well and truly reminded of that. Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional, as I do when I pull these cards. All right, so beautiful, beautiful. Great reading there, Virgo. You have so much fun. You have so much fun this week, and you're on your way, and it's an exciting journey ahead of you. Okay, bye.